evening, everybody. We are getting ready to make some peanut butter fudge. I'm going to do this a little bit different this time. Since we do have to use the stovetop, I will be doing a different camera angle, and we're just going to kind of get down in the pot so you can see what's going on. Bear with me and we will get started. Okay, so we are getting ready here, and the first thing you're going to need is that big pot we talked about. I'm going to put this on the eye, and let me make a little bit of an adjustment here. There we go. Anyway, the first thing we are going to start out with is I've got my stove on medium heat, okay? Let's see here. The first thing we're going to add is 3 cups of sugar. I'm going to go ahead and dump that in. We're going to dump these ingredients in fairly quickly because I've got the heat on. All right, and 1½ sticks of butter or margarine. All right, which equals 3/4 of a cup. And 2/3 cup of evaporated milk. Okay. Now, one thing about this is once you've dumped all this in here and you've got that heat on, you are going to have to stir it constantly. All right. So you're going to stir this constantly until it comes to a rolling boil. And a rolling boil is where you'll see it boiling and you can just see it rolling over. And you got to stir it constantly because you don't want the sugar to burn. All right. Whew. Anyway, I know some places it's cold. There's nothing like on a cold night curling up to some movies and popcorn and having a little fudge with it. This is perfect. Okay, so we've started to get a boil here. And what I like to do, I don't have a candy thermometer, so what I do with this is I will set my timer for 5 minutes. And during that 5 minutes, I'll stir it constantly, just round circle and figure 8. Just keeping it going. Just don't want your sugar to burn. Y'all, one of the best memories I have as a child was Tuesday nights when Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley were on. And that was the night my mom would pop popcorn and make homemade fudge. And we would all get together as a family and watch those 2 shows and eat our popcorn and fudge. That memory means so very much to me. Getting down to about 3 minutes on this. Now, once we've reached 5 minutes, what we're going to do is we'll have to work fast, and this is not an easy task, I can tell you that, because we're gonna have to dump our vanilla, get our peanut butter and our marshmallow cream in here and get it mixed up before it starts to set. And oh Lord, it can get heavy. Okay, so we're getting down to the last few seconds of the boiling, and we are getting ready to have to work fast. You can see how the consistency of this has gotten much thicker. All right, so we're about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I will be ending the heat. I'm gonna move this off the heat. Gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This whole jar of marshmallow cream goes in. Yay. You just try to get it as best you can. And then also most of this jar of peanut butter. I just got the standard size jar. All right, it's pretty good for now. And then we're just gonna stir it up. See that, y'all? Gotta get that mixed up. Nice and smooth. You can make the chocolate fudge this way as well, and I suppose you can use peanut butter chips, but I've done that, and trust me, just using the peanut butter tastes so much better. You see how it's starting to set in there? Just about got it all mixed up here. Okay, so I'm gonna move this a little bit here so we can get it over our pan. All right, and we are ready to pour this in our pan and give it some time to set. And low, hang on to that pan because it is heavy. See, it's starting to set up in there. That's why you got to work really quick. Sometimes it's easier if you have another person to help you as well. Scrape that out of the pan, and then you just spread it nice and even. All right. Go. I'm going to make an adjustment to this again. There we go. Up almost. Okay. So anyway, we are going to let this cool down, and I'll come back when it's cooled down and cut some and try it out, see how it is. Y'all, I hope you get the ingredients and give it a shot. You'll love it. Anyway, see you back here in just a few minutes. Thanks, bye. Okay, so we have the finished product here. I have cut some out already. Came out perfect. Anyway, so this is nice and set up, and I don't know if you can see me cutting it, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut another piece. It's a good size thickness, and it's breaking it off. It is very creamy and delicious, if I do say so myself. Anyway, this is how you make perfect peanut butter fudge. And you know what? I think, give me a little popcorn here, some fudge, and I'm gonna go in here with Rick and we're gonna see if we can find us something to watch. Have a good night. Enjoy.